Picture this. It's me, standing in the kitchen staring blankly into the utensil drawer, as if it holds the secrets of the universe. I'm on a mission to flip a pancake, but the spatula has vanished into thin air. I rummage through the drawer again, convinced it's playing hide-and-seek with me. Then, bam! It hits me. The spatula isn't missing, it's been in my hand the whole time. This, my friends, is just another Tuesday with MS brain fog. We've all been there, right? That moment where your brain takes an unexpected detour, leaving you feeling like you're navigating life with a GPS on the fritz. It's like your internal navigation system has decided to take a coffee break. But when you have MS, these brain blips can become a regular occurrence, kind of like that one friend who always shows up unannounced, bringing chaos and laughter. The good news is, MS brain fog isn't a sign of impending doom. It's not about forgetting your own name or wandering off to Cleveland, unless that's your thing, then you do you. It's more like having a mischievous gremlin messing with your short-term memory and ability to multitask, making life a bit more interesting. Now, before you start picturing me in a rocking chair, reminiscing about the good old days when I could remember where I put my keys, let's set the record straight. MS brain fog isn't Alzheimer's or dementia. It's not about forgetting your loved ones or childhood memories. Instead, it's like your brain's processing power has decided to take a siesta right when you need it most. You might struggle to find the right words, feel like your thoughts are stuck in molasses, or walk into a room and forget why you're there. MS brain fog primarily affects executive functions like attention, multitasking, and processing information under pressure. It's like your brain's CEO has checked out, leaving the interns in charge. So, who are these cognitive criminals wreaking havoc in our brains? Well, like any good mystery, there are a few usual suspects. First up, we have disease activity. Those pesky MS attacks and lesions can leave your brain feeling like it's been through a blender. Then there's brain atrophy, which is a fancy way of saying your brain is shrinking. It's not as glamorous as it sounds. But wait, there's more. Depression, the life of the party, not really. Loves to crash the cognitive party too. And let's not forget about poor sleep, fatigue, lack of exercise, and polypharmacy, taking a boatload of medications. They're like the accomplices, always lurking in the shadows, ready to make things worse. And last but not least, we have the wild card duo alcohol and drug use. These two are like the unpredictable guests who show up uninvited and trash the place. Section 4, Testing, 1, 2, 3, a comedic take on cognitive assessments. Now, if you're concerned about your cognitive prowess, or lack thereof, your doctor might suggest some tests. These tests are designed to measure various aspects of your brain function, from memory to problem-solving skills. Don't worry, it's not as scary as it sounds. In fact, many people find these tests quite enlightening and even a bit fun. Think of it as a mental obstacle course designed to test your brain's agility. Just like physical exercise, these tests can help you understand your strengths and areas for improvement. One popular test is the symbol-digit modalities test, where you get to match symbols to numbers. It's a bit like a puzzle that challenges your speed and accuracy. It's like a brain teaser, but with the added bonus of medical supervision. You get to flex your mental muscles while a professional keeps track of your progress. Then there's the speech pathologist who might ask you to repeat words or sentences. This helps assess your language and communication skills. It's like a game of telephone, but with less whispering and more medical degrees. The goal is to see how well you can understand and reproduce spoken language. And if you're really lucky, you might get to experience the neuropsychiatric battery, the gold standard of cognitive assessments. This comprehensive test covers a wide range of cognitive functions. It's like the Olympics of brain testing, but instead of medals, you get bragging rights, and hopefully some helpful insights. So next time your doctor suggests a cognitive test, remember it's all part of keeping your brain in top shape. Section 5. Outsmarting the fog tips and tricks with a side of giggles. So now that we know what we're dealing with, how do we fight back against the fog? It's time to arm ourselves with some practical strategies. Fear not, my fellow brain warriors, for I have some tips and tricks, with a side of giggles, to help you outsmart those cognitive gremlins, and keep your sanity intact. First up, embrace the power of routines. Consistency is key to keeping the fog at bay. Park in the same spot every day, even if it means hiking a mile to your destination. It's a small habit that can make a big difference. Write everything down in a notebook, even if it's just to remind yourself to breathe. Trust me, your future self will thank you. Exercise is another great way to give your brain a boost. Physical activity helps clear the mental cobwebs. And no, walking to the fridge for snacks doesn't count. Sorry, snack lovers, aim for at least 30 minutes of moderate intensity exercise most days of the week. Your brain will thank you. Don't forget about the importance of sleep. Quality rest is essential for cognitive function. Aim for 7 to 8 hours of quality sleep each night. Your brain needs time to recharge, and if all else fails, there's always the power nap. A quick nap can do wonders. Last but not least, fuel your brain with a healthy diet and stay hydrated. What you eat directly impacts your brain's performance. Think of it as giving your brain the premium fuel it deserves. A well-nourished brain is a happy brain. Section 6. Join the club. Sharing is caring and hilarious. Living with MS brain fog can be challenging, but it's also an opportunity to find humor in the everyday absurdities of life. So the next time you find yourself staring blankly into the fridge, convinced you left your phone in there, remember you're not alone. And hey, why not share your own funny brain fog stories and tips in the comments below? After all, laughter is the best medicine, besides, actual medicine. Let's face it, we could all use a good laugh and maybe a nap every now and then.